Hi, everyone. I just thought I'd do a follow up to yesterday's podcast in which I spoke about Holy Week. On this Holy Tuesday, I simply ask, are you ready? I'm not asking, are you getting ready, but are you ready? Yesterday, I mentioned Jesus' last public sermon known as the Olivet Discourse. During this teaching, he covered the signs of his return, the destruction of the temple, and the final judgment. In Matthew chapter 24, Jesus outlined a number of signs, some of which I think we are witnessing now, and according to Jesus' prophecy, there are more events to occur before the end. Some of you may be thinking, man, I have plenty time. The end isn't coming right now. But Jesus lets us know that nobody knows the exact date or time of his return. Only God knows. So, it is of utmost importance to be vigilant and ready at all times. Here's some of what Jesus had to say. And I'm reading Matthew chapter 24, verses 36 to 39 from the New Century Version. No one knows when that day or time will be. Not the angels in heaven, not even the Son. Only the Father knows. When the Son of Man comes, it will be like what happened during Noah's time. In those days before the flood, people were eating and drinking, marrying and giving their children to be married until the day Noah entered the boat. They knew nothing about what was happening until the flood came and destroyed them. It will be the same when the Son of Man comes. And in verses 42 to 44, Jesus warns, so always be ready, because you don't know the day your Lord will come. Remember this, if the owner of the house knew what time of night the thief was coming, the owner would watch and not let the thief break in. So you also must be ready, because the Son of Man will come at a time you don't expect him. And to show you how extremely important it is to be vigilant and ready, Jesus continues in Matthew chapter 25 with the parable of the 10 virgins, or in some versions they say the 10 bridesmaids. Here's an account of what he had to say in Matthew 25 verses 1 to 13, and I'm again reading from the New Century Version. At that time, the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 bridesmaids who took their lamps and went to wait for the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish and 5 were wise. The 5 foolish bridesmaids took their lamps, but they did not take more oil for the lamps to burn. The wise bridesmaids took their lamps and more oil in jars. Because the bridegroom was late, they became sleepy and went to sleep. At midnight, someone cried out, the bridegroom is coming, come and meet him. Then all the bridesmaids woke up and got their lamps ready. But the foolish ones said to the wise, give us some of your oil because our lamps are going out. The wise bridesmaids answered, no, the oil we have might not be enough for all of us. Go to the people who sell oil and buy some for yourselves. So while the 5 foolish bridesmaids went to buy oil, the bridegroom came. The bridesmaids who were ready went in with the bridegroom to the wedding feast. Then the door was closed and locked. Later, the others came back and said, Sir, open the door to let us in. But the bridegroom answered, I tell you the truth, I don't want to know you. So always be ready, because you don't know the day or the hour the Son of Man will come. My friends, if you're not ready yet, I urge you not to be like the people in Noah's time who were only partying and not checking for God, or the 5 foolish bridesmaids in Jesus' parable. We have to be ready and waiting, not getting ready. And guess what? Being ready is simple. Romans chapter 10 verses 9 and 10 says, if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved. The time is now. Be ready, because you don't know the day or the hour the Son of Man will come. I commend those of you who are ready and encourage you to share the message. God bless you.